Okay students, we are going to discuss the series and parallel combination of cells. If cell is connected in series combination, if many cells are connected in series combination, or if cells are connected in the parallel combination, then how we can find the total EMF and total internal resistance that we are going to discuss. Every topic is linked with the previous topic. That's why every day you have to learn and you have to practice the topics and you have to ask the doubts either in WhatsApp or in immediately. You can ask while teaching also, right? Okay, let us go for the continuation, and that is how to connect the cells in series combination. For the purpose, what we have to do, this is considered as the first cell. Okay, first cell, this is positive terminal and this is the negative terminal, and this is the second cell positive terminal and second cell negative terminal, right? Here, like, there are two cells we are connecting like end to end, and this is said to be series combination. Now these two cells are said to be in series combination. Then for this purpose, here we are taking the two cells that each cell have the EMF E1 and internal resistance R1. First cell has the EMF E1, internal resistance R1. The second cell has the EMF E2, internal resistance R2. Okay, and now some current, these two are connected in the series combination. In series combination, the same current will passes. For example, I current starts at here, they will go like this. Here the current is I. Okay, the same current passes. The potential difference across the first cell we can consider as the V1, and the potential difference across the second cell we can consider as the V2. In series combination, the same current passes, but the potential is divides. You know very well this one. If you have any query, right, you can ask immediately, right? Excuse me sir, how you wrote this step, how you drawn the diagram, right? Like that you can ask anything. And now, if these two cells we can consider as one cell, if these two cells act as one cell, then its effective EMF we can consider as E equivalent. E equivalent means effective EMF, total EMF, and R equivalent is the total internal resistances. These two cells act as one cell, then their total EMF, okay, its EMF is E equivalent and total internal resistance is R equivalent. And here I current passes, that is I. So what I want to find out, I want to find out the effective EMF, right? Equivalent EMF in series combination. This is said to be series combination. Actually, what is series combination? When we say that the cells are said to be in series combination, if negative terminal of the first cell connected to the positive terminal of the next cell and so on, then such combination is said to be series combination, right? And from figure, right, in series combination we can say one thing, that what is the relation between the terminal voltage and EMF and internal resistance? If these two cells are discharging, from figure, the terminal voltage across the first cell, yes, what is that? Terminal voltage across first cell is what? Do you know? Terminal voltage across first cell. Across the first cell, the terminal voltage is V1. Its formula is what? Yesterday topic. What is the relation between the V, E, R, I? Anybody? Anybody? E plus IR, we formula we will use when cell charges, but whether this cell is charging or discharging. From positive terminal current is coming out, means it is discharging. But during the discharging we have to use E minus IR, right? E is E1 at here, E1 minus IR1 we can use. Okay, this is the potential difference across the first cell, and across second cell also we can write, that is across the second cell the potential difference is V2 is equal, we write as E2 minus IR2. Understood? Same current will be there, that's why we cannot write the I1 and I2, we write only I. This is equation 2. And the total voltage across between A and B we can consider as the V. This is the total voltage V, right? In the series combination, the total voltage is equal to sum of the individual voltages. Then we write like this, from Here we write the total voltage, that is V is equal to V1 plus V2 we write, where V1 is E1 minus IR1 and where V2 is E2 minus IR2. We can simplify a little bit, that is V is equal to, we will get as E1 plus E2 minus IR1 minus IR2, minus I is common, then we will get R1 plus R2. This is equation 3. Okay, and then we can also write the total voltage, we can write like this. Okay, you can see like this. For the second figure, these two cells act as one cell, means the total voltage, but we write from figure 2, right? We write the V is equal to, but V is equal, what we can write is the total cell, total EMF is E equivalent minus I into total current is I here, right? And I into R equivalent we can write. Okay, right. Next we can compare these two equations. When we compare these two equations, okay, this is for the two cells. If these two cells act as a single cell, and the equation 4 for the single cell and equation 3 for the two cells, right? Now both are same, then at that moment we can compare them. When we compare the equation 3 and 4 and comparing equation 3 and 4, okay, if you compare the equation 3 and equation 4, you will get something, that is the total EMF we will get in the series combination, that is effective EMF or the equivalent EMF in the series combination we will get as, you see here, E equivalent is equal to E1 plus E2 we will get, right students? And R equivalent, what you will get, the total internal resistance we will get as R1 plus R2, right students? If you have any query in this derivation, then you write in the chat box, or otherwise you can ask directly. Okay, right. Any doubt students in the derivation? It is similar to the series combination of resistors only, right? This is for the two cells. If n cells are connected in the series combination, then how the formula will be there in the note. The first point is that if n cells, okay, if n cells are connected in series, if n cells are connected in series, right, then what you will get the effective EMF? Can you tell? Can anyone tell? Right? What is the effective EMF? Just we have to add their EMFs. Okay, we can consider the EMF of all cells are E1, E2, and so on. En. If they are connected in the series, then the total EMF for the two cells we derived now E1 plus E2. For n cells we have to add and so on. En we have to write. Clear, students? Any doubt? Do you have any doubt? Any problem? Okay. Everything you are understanding now? And effective internal resistance, what happens? Just we have to add, because in the series combination addition only we can do, right? Okay, completed. Next, second point is that out of two cells, okay, out of two cells, okay, if second cell connected wrongly in series, then what is the formula for the effective EMF? Okay, you see here, this is the first cell whose EMF is E1 and internal resistance is R1, and this is the second cell whose EMF is E2 and internal resistance is R2. You see here, these two cells are connected in the series, yes or no? But wrongly connected, end to end connected but wrongly connected. Actual right connection in the series is that the negative terminal of the first cell should be connected to positive terminal of the next cell. Negative terminal of the first cell should be connected. You see here, the negative of first cell cursor you should follow connected to the positive of second cell. That is the actual series combination. But what I did it here, right here, I am connecting the two cells in series. Out of that two cells, if second cell is wrongly connected, right, then what is the effective EMF and what is the total effective uh, internal resistance? That is, effective EMF is E equivalent. Just we have to add if they are right connection. If the wrong is there, then we have to subtract them. Okay, even minus E2 we have to do, or otherwise E2 minus E1 we have to do. If E1 greater than E2, then we can write E1 minus E2. If E2 greater than E1, we should write E2 minus E1. We should write minus sign because here the second cell is wrongly connected. That's why E2 is replaced with minus E2. And what about the effective internal resistance? We should not subtract these internal resistances. Remember it. Why? It has some internal resistance. First one, second cell has some internal resistance. Yes or no? First cell has some internal resistance. Second cell has some internal resistance. But there is no wrong connection for the resistors because the resistor not have positive negative terminals. Right? Whatever it may be, either you can connect to left or right. The same connection will be there. Right? There is no wrong connection for the resistors. Right? Because they not have the terminals. That's why in the resistor series combination is again R1 plus R2. Clear, students? Not clear? Okay. Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay. Third point. Third point is that if n identical cells I am connecting in series, if n identical cells each of EMF E and internal resistance is smaller, are connected in series. Can anyone tell what is the effective EMF? Can anyone tell what is the effective EMF? How many cells I connected in series? What happened, hello? Huh? This is the first cell. This is the second cell. This is the third cell. Right? Like this, I am connecting many cells in series. Total how many cells? N cells. If n cells are connected in the series, then what is the total EMF? What is the total EMF? Just we have to add them. Is it right? That is E1 plus E2 plus and so on. En is the formula. But here, what happens? All are identical. E plus E and so on E. Right? And these all cells will act as single cell. That single cell EMF is E equivalent and its internal resistance is R equivalent. Right? Then what you will get the effective EMF? What you will get the effective EMF? Yes? NE. NE. Right. NE is the right answer. Effective EMF is NE. Right? That means if you connect the cells in series, you will get the large voltage. Is it correct? You are adding the voltage. And if you will connect the 3 cells each of voltage 1.5 volts, then what is the total EMF? 3 cells each of 1.5 volts are connected in series. Then what is the total EMF? Huh? There are three cells that are each cell having the EMF 1.5 volt, right? If they connected in series, then what is the total EMF, total voltage? Hmm. Yes, that is a simple question. You should answer immediately. Huh? R equivalent is equal to R1 plus R2 plus and so on Rn, right? Then here all are having their same internal resistance R plus R plus R. Yes or no? All are identical. That's where R equivalent what you will get NR, right? This is for the identical cells. Okay, if all these cells are connected to some external resistance, for example, all are connected to some external resistance. If all are connected to some external resistance, then what is the formula for the current through this cell? Current through this resistor. Can you tell anyone? I want the current formula in this circuit. Current formula yesterday I said that is effective EMF by effective resistance, right? Effective EMF by, we derived na current formula. Effective EMF, yes. Then what is that? Current in circuit, right? Current in above circuit. If you want the current in the circuit, then the current formula is effective EMF by effective internal resistance or equivalent EMF by equivalent internal resistance, right? Effective EMF by effective resistance, right? What is the effective EMF in this? Effective EMF is NE, right? N identical cells connected in series. What is the total resistance? What is the total resistance in the circuit? You see here, NR is the total resistance of all cells. We are connecting them to external resistance also. This is only one way. That means all are in the series combination. Then the what is the total resistance? Capital R plus NR will be, external resistance is capital R, total internal resistance is NR, right? This is the formula for the current in case of identical cells. Okay, right? This is the total EMF. Yes, what is the total resistance in the cell? All the cells combinedly have the resistance NR. Is it right? R plus R plus R plus R plus NR plus extra this load resistance also we are connecting now. Then total resistance will become NR plus capital R. That is the current formula is just like Ohm's law. I equal to V by R. That is the total voltage by total resistance. Total EMF is NE, right? We derived it here. Total resistance is external resistance plus internal resistance, capital R plus NR. Yesterday also we derived the formula. What we derived? There we took only one cell. Its EMF E, internal resistance R. It is connected to external resistance capital R. Then we derived the formula for current yesterday. Yes or no? What you got current formula? E by capital R plus small r you got. Is it right? There are only one cell, right? And here the n cells are there. We will get like this. Understood? No. Yes. Somebody is telling something. Tell me fast. No doubt. No doubt or doubt. You should reply. Right. Okay. Let's continue. This is the connection of identical cells, right? Here, the fourth point in the note. Some points I am giving in the note. Fourth point is that out of n identical cells. Out of n identical cells, m cells are connected wrongly in series. Then you see here we are connecting n cells. Out of n cells, okay, each cell EMF in this we can consider as each cell EMF E. Internal resistance small r. External resistance we can consider as right. I want the first effective EMF, total EMF I want. Effective EMF or the equivalent EMF. What I am doing it here? There are n cells. Out of that n cells, m cells are wrongly connected, right? Okay, for example, we are taking this one. You see here, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see, these are how many cells? 5 cells, na? Yes or no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this last two, wrongly I am connecting. How you connect wrongly? Just you connect to negative terminal. Negative should be connected to positive. Negative of first cell connected to positive of the next cell means that is the right connection. But the negative I am connecting to the negative only again. Okay. Two cells I am connecting wrongly, right? Reverse we are connecting. You see here. These two cells wrongly connected. Then here there are 5 cells. Out of that, 2 cells wrongly connected. That each cell EMF is E. Okay. Then what is the total EMF? Will you expect? There are 5 cells. Out of 5 cells, 2 cells wrongly connected. Last 2 cells are wrongly connected. Then can you tell what is the total EMF? No, don't know. Right. How many cells correctly connected? Yes, somebody is telling. Vishal. Huh? Yes, tell me. 5 minus 2. 3 is the answer, right? This is the answer given by the Vishal. And what about other? Any other? Any other answer? Somebody told. What 3 cells? I am asking what is the total EMF? E. Huh? Your answer is E, Anish. 3E. Okay, right. Chalo, okay. I will explain whether it is correct or not. We will check. You see, there are 5 cells, right? Out of this, these first 3 cells are rightly connected, na? Yes or no? Huh? What is its total EMF? Just we have to add them. Huh? 3? Yes, because these are connected rightly. These two are reversely connected, right? Due to the reverse, we have to do the minus. Then we will get minus 2E. The answer is only 1E. That is the right answer. 1E is the right answer in this exam. Okay. Understood. 3 cells rightly connected. That is plus 3E. 2 cells wrongly connected. Minus 2E. The total EMF is 1E. Total EMF is 1E. In this question, there are n cells are there, out of that m cells wrongly connected, then how many rightly connected? Will you say how many rightly connected? There are 5 cells, out of the 2 cells wrongly connected means how many rightly connected? Here 3 cells rightly connected. In the generalized formula, out of n cells, m cells wrongly connected. That means rightly how many connected? N minus m. Is it right? 5 minus 2 we rightly connected. Is it correct? N minus m rightly connected, na? Not understood. Respond. You see, there are 5 cells are there. Out of that 2 cells wrongly connected means rightly how many connected? 3 cells. Total 5 cells. Out of that 2 cells wrongly connected means 2 cells out total 5. 2 wrongly connected, 3 rightly connected, right? Now, how you got that 3? N minus m, 5 minus 2. Similarly here, total n cells. M cells wrongly connected. Out of that, right? How many rightly connected? N minus m. N minus m means 3 cells you are getting, na? That 3 cells are rightly connected, na? Yes, n minus m rightly connected. Then rightly connected total EMF is how much? N minus m into E. N minus m is the number. Each cell EMF is E. Then total EMF is, this is the total EMF of rightly connected cell. And wrongly connected EMF is what? Rightly connected EMF minus wrongly connected EMF means total EMF you will get. Rightly connected वाला EMF हम लोग को आया हुआ n minus m into E. Then wrongly connected minus wrongly connected. How many wrongly connected? M cells. Then one cell EMF is E. Then m cells EMF is ME. Then we will get the equivalent EMF as E is common. Then n minus 2m into E. This is the formula for the equivalent EMF in equivalent or effective EMF out of n cells if m cells are wrongly connected. That is the formula. Okay, and if you use this formula, whether you will get right answer or not, we will check. You see, you substitute in that. In our question, total how many cells are there? 5 cells are there. N is 5 minus how many wrongly connected? 2 cells wrongly connected. 2 into 2 into E. Then 5 minus 4, 1 E we are getting. Is it correct? Huh? What is the total resistance? Total internal resistance I want. Can you tell? What is the total internal resistance? How many cells are there? Total n cells are there. Is it right? Total how many cells? N cells are there. Then the total n cells means total resistance is what? NR. There is no wrong connection for the cells, for the resistors. Is it right? Then if you want the current, you see here, there are some cells like this connected. These are the right connection. Some are wrongly connected. And this combination is connected to some external resistance. Right? And at that moment, then if you want the current in the circuit, then what is the current? Current formula is effective EMF by effective resistance. Total resistance, external resistance, capital, internal resistances are equivalent. Then the formula is n minus 2m into E by capital R plus NR. This is the formula for the current. Total EMF by total resistance. Total EMF is this one. Total resistance is NR. For the internal resistance is NR. R. There are N cells are there, right? Total N cells. NR will be there, right? Okay. And NR is the internal resistance. External resistance is capital. Total is this one. Total EMF is this one. Okay, understood? Clear, students? You are not responding immediately. If you have any query, you can ask me. Otherwise, you say no doubt. This is about series combination. Whatever that we discussed till now, that is series combination of cells. Okay, next we will go for the parallel combination of cells. Today we can complete. Okay, parallel combination also. What is that? Parallel combination of cells. Right? How to connect the cells in parallel combination? Then what is the total EMF in the parallel combination? And what is the total resistance in the parallel combination? That I am going to explain. Then for the purpose, you see here, this is the first cell that I am connecting, right? Its EMF is E1 and internal resistance is R1. And this is the second cell that I am connecting, its EMF is E2 and internal resistance is R2. The two cells are connected like this, right? Now these are said to be in parallel combination, right? Okay, from the first cell the current starts, that flows as I1. From the second cell the current flows as I2. Okay, the outside the current is I. What happening? This is the parallel combination where the current will divides. Current will divides. Okay, but in the parallel combination the voltage will be same. The terminal voltage across the first cell or second cell will be same. And if these two cells will act as one cell, right? If these two cells will act as one cell, its total EMF we can consider as the E equivalent, and the total internal resistance we can consider as the R equivalent. Okay, total current is I, total voltage is V. Right? Okay, let us start. And current which is coming from the first cell we can write formula. Okay, from figure we write the current which is coming from the first cell. How to write the current formula? We have a formula for the terminal voltage across the first cell. V is equal to E minus IR because both the cells are discharging. Then from this, if you write the I formula, you can simplify yourself. IR taken to left side, V taken to right side. IR equal to E minus V, then I is equal to, we will get as E minus V by R. Is it correct, students? Then I1 we write as first cell, current coming from the first cell. E minus V by R, where E is E1 for the first cell, minus V by first cell resistance is R1. Right, I1 is equal to, we write as E1 minus V by R1. This we can also write as E1 by R1 minus V by R1 also we can write. This is equation 1. And current coming from the second cell if you want, then the same formula we can use. The second cell EMF is E2 minus second cell terminal voltage. Voltage is same in the parallel combination by internal resistance is R2. Then if you simplify this, E2 by R2 minus V by R2 we will get. This is the two cells. Current extracted from each cell, right, from two cells I1 and I2. Then the two cells current combine and goes outside with as I. Then we find out the total current. But you will get the total current. Total current from the figure we write as I is equal to I1 plus I2. We can write here E1 by R1 minus V by R1 plus E2 by R2 minus V by R2 we have to write. Then I is equal to, little bit we can simplify, E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2. Okay. We can common the minus V at here. Minus V by R1 minus V by R2. If you common the minus V, you will get 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. This is equation 3. Right? Next. From second figure, okay, from figure we can write the total current like this also, because what we write here, the total current from the second figure, if these two cells act as the one cell, right, its EMF is E equivalent and internal resistance is R equivalent. Then current formula what we write from here, E minus V by R, right? Current formula we can write as E minus V by R. That is, E is the total EMF E equivalent minus V by total internal resistance is R equivalent. We should not write V equivalent V1, V2, why? Because V is the same in the parallel combination. Then here we write E equivalent by R equivalent minus V into 1 by V by R equivalent we write. This is equation 4. Right, we can compare the equation 3 at 4. Compare equation 3 and equation 4. If you compare both of them, then what you will get? Right, let us start. If you compare them, we will get E equivalent. You see, I is equal to I. E equivalent by R equivalent, in place of that what is there? E equivalent by R equivalent equal E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 will be there. Right? This is equation 4. No, it is 5. Any doubt in the derivation? Then you can write, you can ask immediately. And V by R equivalent, V into 1 by R equivalent we write. 1 by R equivalent, this is equal to bracket term. I is equal to E equivalent by R equivalent minus V into 1 by R equivalent, this bracket term. Then 1 by R equivalent we write is 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 we can write. This is equation 6. If you simplify this one, we will get R equivalent formula as R1 R2 by R1 plus R. This is just similar to the parallel combination of resistors. Exactly similar to the parallel combination of resistors. Right now, in a parallel combination of resistors, this formula only there, that formula only here. Right? And here we can, from equation 5 we want to find out this is the total resistance. Here the cells are connected in the series parallel, then the resistors also each cell acts as one resistor, because the cell only has the resistance. Then the cells are connected in parallel means resistors also in parallel. When resistors are in parallel, the total resistance formula is this one. Simple, right? And the next, I want the total EMF in the parallel combination. For the purpose R equivalent, we can substitute this formula, and then after that we can simplify this equation 5. Then we will get the E equivalent. Okay, equation 7 substituted in equation 5. Equation 7 is substituted in equation 5. If we substitute, then what you will get? E equivalent by R equivalent is the R1 R2, or otherwise E equivalent. Okay, we can substitute E equivalent by, what is R equivalent? R1 R2 by R1 plus R2, that is equal to E1. We can do the LCM on the right side. E1 R2 plus E2 R1 by R1 R2. We will take this denominator to right side to find out the E equivalent. That is, E equivalent is equal to E1 R2 plus E2 R1 by R1 R2 into R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. This R1 R2 will cancel. You will get the final formula, that is E1 R2 plus E2 R1 by R1 plus R. This is the formula for the total EMF in the parallel combination, right? Okay, what is the final formula? That is effective E equivalent is equal to E1 R2 plus E2 R1 by R1 plus R2. This is the formula for the effective EMF in the parallel combination, right? Okay. Now let us continue. If you have any query in this derivation, then you can ask me. Otherwise, I will give few points in the note. Then after that, we will close this lecture. Okay, more 10 minutes I will take. Okay, and now first point is that okay, if n cells connected in parallel, if n cells are connected in parallel, then what you will get? The basic formula, we have to write the formula from the not from here. Okay, we can write from the equation 5. You see equation 5, E equivalent by R equivalent equal to E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2. But that is for the two cells. If n cells are connected, then the formula will be like this there. Yes, that is the E equivalent by R equivalent is equal to E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2. This is for the two cells. Then for n cells means En by Rn simple, and so on we have to add, right? And the next I want the total internal resistance, right? In order to find the total internal resistance, we have to use this one only. This is from equation 5 we are writing. Okay, the next equation we write the for the internal resistance, that is 1 by R equivalent we write as 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Okay, and so on we have to write as 1 by R1. This is from equation 6. There we derived for only two cells. Here we are writing these formulas for n cells, that's all. Let us see here, equation 5 and 6 you see. We derived for the two cells, we are writing the formula for the n cells. This is the first point. Right? For example, if second point I am going to write. If n identical cells connected in the series. If n identical cells, each of EMF E and internal resistance small r are connected in parallel, right? Then their effective EMF I want first. Effective first point is that effective EMF or the equivalent EMF, that is equal to EMF of only one cell. There are n cells we are connecting in parallel, but we will get only equal to EMF of one cell. If you will connect n cells in parallel, the total EMF equal to EMF of only one cell. Okay, then what is the total internal resistance? What is the total internal resistance? Can you tell anybody? What is the total internal resistance? What happening it here? There are one cell. This is the first cell. This is the second cell. Third cell. If you have any query, right, ask me. Don't worry. Like this, how many cells connected in the parallel? All are identical. N cells connected in parallel. How many? N cells connected in the parallel. Right? Their combination we can connect to some external resistance also. There are N cells here. Right? N cells connected in parallel. After connecting, that combination is connected to external resistance capital. Then I want the total EMF. I am telling that the total EMF equal to EMF of only one cell. From where you will get this one? Okay, you will use this formula. You will use equation 5, right? Then to find the E equivalent by substituting the E value, R value. E1 is E, E2 is E, En is E. All are having the internal resistance same. R1 is R, R2 is R, Rn is R. You substitute in this, you will get the E only. And I want the total internal resistance. R1 is R, R2 is R, Rn is R. In this you can substitute in identical cells. Then what you will get the internal resistance? Good. 1 by R equivalent is equal 1 by R plus 1 by R plus 1 by R, like that. N by R will be there. Then from this R equivalent, it is a parallel combination. In parallel combination we know if n cells, n resistors, each of resistance, n identical resistors, each of resistance capital are connected in parallel, then effective resistance is R by N. Right? It was very simple. Next C point I am going to tell. What is the current in the external resistance? If you want the current in external resistance, what you will get the current in the external resistance? Yes, the current we will get as the total EMF by total resistance. Total EMF is E only, total resistance is capital R plus R by N. Very important concepts. Okay. You cannot remember anything in one day. You cannot get everything in one day. You should learn every day. Okay, after completion of 5 chapters I will start. After completion of 1 chapter I will start. Then like that it is there means you never start. Every day you should do your work. If you will keep the pending, it was very difficult even to write the notes, not for reading. The reading and learning is very difficult if you will keep the pending. Okay, not only writing, even you cannot write the pending notes. Then what about the pending reading? Then it was very difficult. Okay, nobody is coming, no other teacher, permanent teacher is coming for the physics and chemistry, you remember it. The contract teachers will come. What they will teach and how they will teach and who will come, you don't know. Even some contract teachers also teach very nicely, but that is depends upon your lucky. Okay, that's why I am asking you to utilize the chemistry and physics teachers when they are available, and also use my YouTube channel in any time, right? Okay, I think in the July month we will go from here. That's why I am planning to give my knowledge as possible as. Okay, how much possible, that much I want. I am ready to give. Okay, try to learn something, right? Let us go for the continuation. Actually, I gave that if two cells connected in series, like for example, we take the third point. If two cells, two identical cells, connected in parallel, then what is the total EMF? Just two cells I am connecting. This is the first cell, EMF E, interrelations R. This is the second cell, EMF E, interrelations R. These two cells are connected in parallel. Then what is the total EMF? Total EMF is what? Just we have a formula na, E1 R2 plus E2 R1 by R1 plus R2, that we derived na. Yes. Then E1 is E, R2 is R, E2 is E, R2 is R. Right? All are identical na. R1 plus R2, R plus R. What you are getting it here? E equivalent. Yes, 2ER by 2R na. Then this will cancel. Then what you will get the E equivalent? Is E, that is equal to EMF of one cell. Is it right? Yes or no? Huh? Yes, that means if whatever it may be, whether you connect the two cells or n cells, then if you connect them in parallel, then you will get only it is equal to EMF of one cell. N cells you connected in parallel, then you will get the total EMF equal to EMF of one cell. Here we derived that point by taking the two cells, right? This is about series and parallel combination of cells. Okay, remaining we will discuss later. If anybody not give the attendance, give the attendance, right? And then you can leave. Okay, welcome.